Alright, so today I'm going to be making some tea light candle holders. Did a couple of experiments prior to getting set up as to seeing what size forcing bit I would need. There's one thing that a lot of people on YouTube don't tell you, is that the standard size of a tea light candle is 38mm in diameter. So you can see here, this one I drilled out of a 35mm forcing bit. There's a tea light candle, doesn't fit. I then got another piece of scrap USB, as it was on hand. Tea light candle fits nice and snug. Now, what wood am I going to use? Well, I've got this rather large bit of strip wood, and I've got this bit. I've also got some Padauk, a strip of sapele, and a couple of strips of oak, which I've tried to use before but then realised they were a bit warped. Okay, so let's start with this piece. Measurements: 340mm length, 90mm width, and it's approximately 23mm in thickness. Now, my first idea was to not use all of this, so that I would, in a sense, have the candles going down the middle. Then I thought, well, if I cut it, I'm going to have to cut it with a bit of waste, which would be more scrap wood. Do I really want more scrap wood? I've got enough. So then what about putting the candles like that? And I quite like that. Of course, I'm going to round over all the edges just to tidy it up. So now I guess I've got to mark out the distances, the spacing, the gaps. Right, so I think I've got the spacings worked out quite nicely. Coming in from the edges, from the sides, 14mm, and then from these parts in by 10mm. Right, so I've come up with a few different variations. So we've got sapele, spruce and Padauk, and I've got this one with just Padauk and spruce, and again Padauk and spruce, but this time you can see I've got different thicknesses for each one. And then I've gone a bit crazy and done a large sandwich. Right, so after I've drilled those holes, let's take a look at these ones. You can see on this one, this appealie is just starting to come through. Looks quite even on either side, so that's good. I think if I had to do it again, I would cut excess on either side, drill and then trim down. This big one, bit skinny on this side, but again it's okay. Then of course we always have a disaster. So as you can see here, it's gone too far to one side. So here we are, final result. As you can see, that was the first one we did. Nice simple design and finish. And then the three smaller ones, again happy with how they've come out. Some of them you can see here have gone a bit deeper than others. What can you do? As long as they do the job, that's the main thing. And I'm sure down the line I'm going to make more of these holders with hopefully different designs a fair few months time. We'll just have to wait and see. So if you've enjoyed this content, please remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all next week when I have a Black Friday special. See you later.